Welcome to my channel, where we don't just talk hacking, we talk growth, skill and purpose. Today's video is titled, What Your Hacking Tool Says About You. But don't get it twisted, tools don't make hackers. Mindset does. So if you're someone who wants to grow in cybersecurity, improve your skills, and build a name based on mastery, not just flashy tools, this one's for you. Now let's break down the tools, what they do, and what your preference says about the type of hacker you're becoming. SET is designed for creating believable phishing attacks, fake websites, cloned login pages, malicious emails, all intended to manipulate the human element of security. Picture this, you send a convincing email to a target, with a link to a cloned Facebook login page. They think it's legit, enter their credentials, and boom, you've just demonstrated a human vulnerability. You understand that the human is often the weakest link, not the system. That's a powerful realization. But don't stop at tricking people. Study how social engineering works in the real world, how trust is exploited, how emotions are manipulated, and how attackers avoid detection. Because the best hackers don't just exploit humans, they protect them by showing how easily they can be deceived. Metasploit is like a Swiss Army knife for hackers. It lets you scan for vulnerabilities, craft custom payloads, and launch exploits with just a few commands. It can create reverse shells, inject malware, and test the strength of systems, all from one place. Imagine you find a vulnerable service running on a server. With Metasploit, you can choose an exploit, configure a payload, and test whether the system can be compromised, all in a structured way. It's like a lab for attackers and defenders alike. You like to work smart, not just hard, but if you're only copying commands from tutorials without understanding the exploits behind them, you're not growing. Metasploit should be your training ground, not your crutch. Learn the why behind every module you use. A true hacker studies the mechanics of the exploit, not just the results. Maltego is a powerful tool for mapping relationships between people, domains, email addresses, IPs, even social media profiles. It's used for open source intelligence, OSINT. Imagine you're profiling a company. With Maltego you can uncover employee names, their LinkedIn profiles, the tech they use, and even how they connect, like building a spider web of digital identity. You think like an analyst. You know that every digital footprint leaves a trail. If you're using Maltego, you probably enjoy deep dives and uncovering things others miss. But here's your challenge. Use this knowledge to predict human behavior, not just find connections. Because data means nothing without understanding the people behind it. Wireshark captures and analyzes network traffic in real time. It lets you see every packet that flows through a system, from login credentials to unencrypted data. Imagine you're on a public Wi-Fi network and want to see if any data is leaking. Wireshark can help you find insecure protocols like HTTP or FTP, and possibly intercept sensitive information. You're detail-oriented, you want to see exactly what's happening under the hood, but don't just capture packets, learn to read them like a story. What does a TCP handshake tell you? What does encrypted versus plain text traffic reveal? Because great hackers don't just capture data, they understand its language. John the Ripper is a fast, flexible tool that cracks password hashes using brute force or dictionary-based attacks. It's often used to test the strength of password databases and find weak credentials. Let's say you've captured a password hash from a compromised Linux system. John the Ripper can help you figure out what that hash really stands for, revealing the original password if it's weak or common. You understand that even the strongest system can fall because of a single weak password. That's powerful, but here's your warning, don't focus only on cracking. Focus on learning why the password failed. If you're using John the Ripper, aim to be the kind of hacker who educates others on password policies, not just the one who proves they're breakable. Hashcat is a beast. It uses your GPU to crack complex hashes faster than traditional CPU-based tools. It supports a wide range of hashing algorithms, from MD5 to bcrypt. Let's say you're doing a red team engagement, and you find password hashes dumped from a database breach. With Hashcat and a proper word list, you could recover thousands of passwords in hours, or minutes. You're relentless. You're not afraid of high-performance challenges, and you probably know a thing or two about optimization. But here's the thing, power without purpose is wasted. Use Hashcat to understand why certain hashing methods fail and go beyond speed, dig into algorithm weaknesses, rainbow tables, and salting techniques. Burp Suite is your all-in-one toolkit for web application hacking. It intercepts, analyzes, and manipulates HTTPS requests, helping you find vulnerabilities like XSS, SQLi, CSRF, and more. You load a login page and intercept the request. Burp lets you tweak the parameters, maybe injecting payloads to see how the backend responds. You can spider the whole site, fuzz endpoints, and test authentication flaws. You see the web not as a place to browse, but as a place to break. That's a hacker's mindset. But remember, Burp Suite doesn't make you a web hacker. Learning how each vulnerability works behind the scenes, how input reaches the backend, how sessions are managed, how validation fails, that's what sets you apart. Use Burp to reveal flaws. Use your mind to understand why they exist. SQLmap automates the process of finding and exploiting SQL injection vulnerabilities. It can detect flaws, extract data from databases, and even gain shell access if the database allows it. You find a suspicious URL with a parameter like ID equals sign1. SQLmap tests it with different payloads. If it's injectable, you could dump the entire user database or access backend server files. You understand that a single overlooked input can lead to complete system compromise. But here's the thing, SQLmap is powerful and it's easy to abuse. Real hackers study the queries. They learn how injection works manually before using automation. Don't let the tool make you lazy, let it make you curious. Nikto scans web servers for outdated software, misconfigurations, and dangerous files. It's great for quick, automated web reconnaissance. Point Nikto at a domain, and it'll tell you if that server is running an old Apache version, exposed directories, or known vulnerabilities. You like to sweep the surface fast, but don't stop there. Nikto is like a flashlight. It shows you what's visible. But real hackers dig deeper. Don't settle for what's obvious. Follow up with manual exploration, and look for things automation can't see. Because the loudest scans don't always find the most silent flaws. Aircrack-eng is a suite used for cracking Wi-Fi passwords. It captures wireless packets, deauthenticates users, and recovers WPA/WPA2 keys through brute force or dictionary attacks. You're near a target Wi-Fi network. You capture the handshake when a user connects, then run a cracking attack to reveal the password. You're tactical. You understand that wireless access means deeper network access. But if you're using Aircrack-eng just to flex Wi-Fi hacks, you're missing the point. Learn how encryption works. Understand the difference between WPA2 and WPA3, what a four-way handshake actually is, and how to defend against what you just exploited. Because real hackers break systems to understand them, not just to get free Wi-Fi. Kismet is a wireless network detector, sniffer, and intrusion detection system. It picks up networks, even hidden ones, and maps out wireless traffic. You run Kismet in monitor mode. It shows you all nearby access points, client devices, channels, MAC addresses, even rogue APs pretending to be legit networks. You observe before you act. You like to map the battlefield before making a move. But the real win with Kismet comes when you start correlating behavior, spotting anomalies, rogue devices, or fake hotspots. Because seeing the network is just step one. Understanding what that network's doing, that's elite. DriftNet is a passive sniffer that listens to network traffic and extracts images and media content from unencrypted streams. Think of it as seeing what others see. You're on the same network as your target. DriftNet captures images they're viewing in real time, no direct interaction needed. You're quietly observant. You don't need to attack loudly, you listen. But here's the catch. In the age of HTTPS and encryption, tools like DriftNet are slowly becoming obsolete. So the real value? Understand why they no longer work. Study SSL/TLS encryption, SNI leaks, and downgrade attacks. Because a true hacker doesn't panic when a tool fails. They pivot with deeper knowledge. Netcat is a network utility for reading and writing data across TCP or UDP connections. It's simple, but insanely powerful. Think of it as a hacker's remote control wire. You open a listener on your machine and make the target connect to it, or you reverse it. You pipe a shell through the connection, and now you control the machine. You value minimalism. You understand that power doesn't always come from flashy tools, it comes from how you combine tools. If you're using Netcat, chances are you're scripting, chaining commands, and staying stealthy. Learn how to encode payloads, avoid firewalls, and pivot across networks using just this one tool. Because mastery of Netcat means mastery of network hacking without needing fancy interfaces. Beef targets browsers. Once a user clicks your malicious link or opens a vulnerable page, Beef can hook the browser and give you control, inject scripts, steal cookies, perform phishing, and more. You send a crafted URL. Once the target opens it, their browser is hooked. You now have access to a control panel where you can execute browser-based attacks. You think like an attacker and a user. You know that the weakest point isn't always the server, it's the human interface. But don't just rely on pre-built browser exploits. Learn how the DOM works, how SOP, same origin policy, can be bypassed, how CSRF and clickjacking operate behind the scenes. Beef gives you the stage, but it's your creativity that writes the script. Set is all about manipulating people. It automates phishing attacks, fake websites, payload delivery, and more, all through psychological exploitation. You clone a login page and send it to the target. They enter their credentials, and you've got them. You understand the ultimate truth. The weakest link is human. But this isn't about tricking people. It's about studying how trust can be abused. A real hacker studies behavioral patterns, cognitive biases, and security awareness gaps. Tools like SET just accelerate what your mind already knows. Because while firewalls can block traffic, no one can patch a human impulse. John the Ripper is a fast, multi-platform password cracker. It excels at cracking Unix, Linux password hashes and can be customized with rules, masks, and hybrid attacks. You extract /etc/shadow from a Linux system. John runs through millions of possible combinations to reveal user credentials. You're persistent, you understand the value of patience and precision, but don't stop at brute forcing. Learn how the hashes are created, why password policies fail, and how to detect when your system is being attacked. Cracking passwords without context is noise. With context, it's insight. Maltego is a powerful OSINT, open source intelligence tool. It maps relationships between people, companies, domains, emails, social profiles, and more. You run a domain or email through Maltego. Within minutes, you uncover connected entities, breached credentials, and infrastructure relationships. You're strategic. You think like an analyst. But don't just rely on Maltego's pretty graphs. Dive into the raw data. Trace email metadata. Track IP infrastructure. Connect the dots manually, so that when the tool fails, you still find truth. Because knowing where to look is what separates real hackers from script kiddies. GoBuster brute forces directories, files, DNS subdomains, and more. It's a fast command line tool that reveals what the browser was never meant to show you. You run GoBuster against a web target, it uncovers hidden admin panels, forgotten backups, and juicy .git folders left exposed. You're relentless. You know that every hidden directory is a potential goldmine, but make sure you understand what you're finding. Don't just look for admin, know how web servers are configured, why files leak, and what the backend might expose, because brute forcing without understanding is like digging with a blindfold on. All these tools, they're powerful, but they don't define you, your mindset does. You can have a laptop full of tools and still be lost, or you can master just a few, deeply, and outsmart anyone. Real hackers don't chase tools, they chase understanding. They build, break, learn, and evolve. So don't ask, which tool should I use? Ask, what am I trying to learn? Because at the end of the day, the tool doesn't make the hacker, you do. So, now you know what your favorite hacking tool says about you. But here's the truth. It's not the tool that makes the hacker, it's your curiosity, your discipline, and your mindset. Metasploit won't teach you exploitation. Wireshark won't teach you how protocols really work. Hashcat won't teach you password theory. But you can. You are the tool, the weapon, the mind behind the keyboard. So stop worrying about which tool is the best and start asking, how deep can I go? What can I build with this? How can I use it to protect others and myself? If this video made you think deeper, don't forget to hit that like button, smash subscribe, and turn on notifications, because I've got more content coming that will sharpen your skills and your mindset. Drop a comment below. What tool do you resonate with the most and why? And always remember, in hacking, tools come and go, but your knowledge, that's forever. See you in the next one, hacker.